I'm Alex Sheets, and this is All the Mods 10. Welcome back, everyone. I finally figured out what we were doing wrong last episode with the power setup. And essentially, all that we needed to do was get a battery. I'll show you because I can do this again. We get a battery, just this starter one is perfect. You take it, you right click into this guy, and you have to throw him in there. And that basically dictates how much energy this guy can hold. Since we didn't have a battery in there before, it couldn't hold any energy, which is what the problem was. So that's why none of the ender gates were working. But so now I got to set up. I might have this a little bit redundant, but basically I have one right here. This guy is receiving and extracting. This is only extracting. And basically I have that just because this needs power from somewhere, and this is the only thing that can send energy out, to my understanding. So essentially I have it. This is receiving energy from over here from both of these two generators. I have one right there and one right there. So basically these are sending all of the energy out through both these cables and through the ender gates to that battery there, which is then powering that stuff. So we got wireless power set up. That's basically the big breakthrough on that. The other thing that I did, oh, of course it's gonna rain. The other thing I did is I made one small upgrade to the mob farm over here that we can actually leave it on and running. Essentially, I added this trash can, and for it, I added in a whitelist for just tools and armor, just to get rid of all that stuff so this doesn't get super clogged up. I might have to add another one for all these scrolls, but I'm not super sure yet. But I haven't automated anything else. But obviously this thing is full, and like you can see there's experience orbs in there. You need to get that sorted and taken care of. So how we're going to work on that is what's called an experience holder. I believe it's from Just Dire Things. So let's go here really quick. Experience. Right there. Experience holder. And we need blaze rod ingots. So I've never made these before. Just going to throw this out there. Raw blaze gold. We have to mine it from the ore, from the block of gold with the goo. What's blaze goo? That goo. Okay, so we need, I don't know how many of these. Do like 4, I guess. I don't know how many we're gonna need. So, yep. There, Alex smelter, this, that, and then that guy there. Oh, what was? Put a block with its food to activate it. Okay. I think we only need one actually. So gold blocks. I think we do only need the one, because if I remember right, I think you do this and then put that down and then right click on it like that. Oh, you gotta feed it with blaze powder, it looks like, maybe? I'm not real sure how this thing works, but I'm pretty sure you do something like this and gotta leave one exposed, I'm guessing. So let's see. Oh, okay, there, it looks like it's working. Throw that guy on there. Alright, let's see if this works. Looks like it's working. It's just gonna take some time. Can I sleep? Is this a thunderstorm? No. Dang. I just don't like the rain. A little bit annoying, but oh well. Huh, interesting. But I think that will do what we need to for that experience holder, and we're basically just gonna switch this out for the tank. Assuming this does work here. And then that will be able to hold a near unlimited amount of experience, to my understanding. So that could work out very, very well, better than the tank would. But we'll see here in hopefully just a second. Looks like it's almost done. Whoa. You can like see through it. Weird, trippy. And then it should like transform into one of those things. Yep, like that. Wait for that one. Alright, and then this just gets smelted up. 3, perfect. Oops, there. Experience holder, there we go, that's what we wanted. Nice. Okay, and then this guy should just go down basically instead of the tank here. And then, is that working? No. Does it have to be like right click onto here? like so. Store levels. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, that's taking from mine. Pulse ignored. Fluid 15 buckets. Target level. Weird, not exactly sure how this thing works. Show particles. Collect experience. Oh wait, there. No? I don't know. I'm not sure how this thing is working. Render area. There, and then, nope. Okay, not quite. Down to, there we go. Nope. Right here? What about right there? Does that work? Oh wait, XP 66 buckets. I'm not sure what this is doing exactly. Feed ticks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this some more and figure it out. Interesting. Because yeah, now it's giving me my levels back. Weird. Or is that? I have no idea. Weird. Not sure. Alright, I'll look into that and maybe bring it you guys back and see if we can get that sorted and figured out. So I'm not real sure. Okay, so I think I figured it out. And I'm just going to turn this off for a second just to kind of verify that it's working. Because like, yeah, as you can see, I'm up to 80 levels right now. And just because I had set that as a target level. And then stored levels, whenever I like change this, it goes up for a second, but then it goes back down, because if you watch my 80 down here, it's taking from my levels, and because I have that as my target level, then yeah, it just does that. And then if I like tell it store one less, but then it takes it right back away because it's 80. And then so I'm not 100% sure. None item fluid. So yeah, it looks like it's not going up anymore, but for whatever reason, like since this is full essentially for experience, whenever that is on, it just is collecting it there. So I'm not sure why exactly it's not working with like the item hopper, but like you can see this grid, so like anything that gets killed in there, it's going automatically into there. And it looks like you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it flying into there, but that's just because that is full. So I'm not 100% sure like what's up with this part here, but because like yeah, if we turn this, there's none, nothing, and it's still gonna go up. Like this is still going up, you can see. And then my level is just now set to 80 basically, so kind of weird. Not entirely sure why this thing doesn't work, but that's okay. Oh, where did you come from? I guess it is just nighttime. Okay, interesting. Don't want that in there. But yeah, so now we got this going. We can just let it run, and it's going to get a bunch of stuff for us. So that's pretty sweet. Like we got quite a bit of ender pearls now. That was one of the things that we were missing and just couldn't get enough of just last episode. So now we are pretty much set. And yeah, I'll leave this thing here. It's just gaining levels passively for us. And yeah, and we're essentially good to just be at 80 levels. So that's really, really nice. Oh, cool. So if you right click, it'll go back down. So yeah, 70's fine. And why not? Nice. Oh, we can turn this render area back off. We don't want it to lag anything or whatnot. Yeah, cool. So that is the mob farm all set up and good to go now. And now we got basically as much experience as we could possibly need as well, since we can leave that on for the time being. I'm gonna take this thing down. cool, I do get it back. I didn't realize that. Nice. And then we got the fluid tank there filled with experience. So if we ever need experience, we got it too. So that is fantastic. So the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to kind of get some stuff here moved a little bit and more to its like permanent place and kind of set up that way. Maybe start building a little bit and then we'll see where to go from there. All right, so I just got some stuff moved over. I went ahead and basically brought all of the main stuff that we used. So it's a little nerve-wracking moving it all, but I got all of our generators set up right here. I also made a new one just so I like made sure that I was okay when I was moving everything. So yeah, got them basically all just piped into here. Eventually, I'm gonna have more of these magma doors or some other type of power generation going. I have this one here because I needed these pipes in the back and I also had to connect it there. So it's just kind of temporary for right now. I'm going to end up honestly just getting rid of it, but I want to upgrade these first because right now this generates 256 and these do a little bit less than half. Those two together basically equal that one, but we're going to upgrade those here pretty soon. And then we can just fully get rid of that one. And then I moved ME system up here. Just got my drives, the energy acceptor, dense energy cell, and then the cell workbench with the crafting terminal and the wireless access point. I have the inscribers and all of that other stuff right here. Not entirely sure how I want to handle that because essentially what I'm thinking is that for like the inscribers and stuff, I want to set them up so that they can automatically be crafting and everything, but I don't know that I want that in here either. So I'm still I'm just thinking about that. But honestly, I could set it up and I think I might do that. Have the inscribers, like, for example, right in here. Kind of like that. And then I have the reaction chamber. That could be automatic as well. Could have it, like, right there, something like that. And then this guy will just need to feed him some water, which that can go underneath. So it can be right like this. Sink. Perfect, because he doesn't need power. And then basic mechanical pipe would go right there. And then I need configurator, I believe is what it's called. There we go. And then, what is it? Yeah, there we go, like that. And then, yep, perfect. That's now getting filled with water. Perfect. So let's go ahead and place this floor back there. So now that guy is constantly filled with water, which is great. I'll need one of these here to connect. Oh, I can't have that there. That can go underneath though. So this guy will go underneath. That will go right there to connect those. And then let me go down one more. Perfect. Right like so. That works out perfect. There. So, and then how many? We got 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man. I think that's considered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we're at max on capacity for all that for the channels. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I wanted these and these. Okay. So we're going to throw one of those in there with 4 of those. That with 4, and then just the 4 of those. Oh, and these 4. Nice. Okay, so that's all that is set back up. That is perfect. Yep, that's perfect. We don't need any of that stuff anymore. This was from the farm over there. So the essence production, we're going to change how that's set up so we can get it all going in here. But to do that is going to be kind of fun. SSEN. Okay, and then I'm going to remember last search. Oops. So now it should, yep, it should keep it up there. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw like all of these in here. And then I want to make sure that I actually have all of them because like what's next? Orange? Yeah. Maybe one of those. And then orange makes, what is it? Blue. Okay. 3, 4. Just need one extra one. And then the blue makes red. Oh, which I actually don't have any of. So great. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit easier. We're just gonna make a whole bunch of this. And then shift click all that in there. All right, you are gonna make a whole bunch of this. And then we still have a bunch. Oh, that was a bit too much. Oh well. 2, 3, 4. Make full stack of that. There we go. And there's a red one. All right, now we got all of it except for this guy here. We just need the green. Perfect. So green to orange to blue, right? And then red. I think it was like that order. Let me check the quest. That'll probably just be the easiest route to check and verify that I have that all in the right order. Where is it? Mystical agriculture. Green, green, orange, blue, red, purple. Okay. So let's go green, green, orange, blue, red, and then purple. Perfect. Just right like so. And then we can click everything in there. Okay, so those are done. And then we're going to start just filling some of these other essences in there. Make sure that we have essentially one of each. Let's see, fertilize essence there. Good. Okay, that's one of each kind of essence essentially. So then we're just going to go down the row essentially. Oops. Ah, come on. Because these don't matter exactly where they're at. I just care that they get thrown in here. I'm going to throw that one up there because it matches though. And then we'll just keep it going down like this so that all of our essences are right here kind of together. And then I'm probably going to end up moving these around at some point, I'm sure. But for now, this will work. Perfect. So there are each of our essence. And then I'm pretty sure that there is, yeah, this guy, the link, not the linking tool, the configurator tool. How do you make that? Okay, perfect. And then I believe you can use this to like lock to multiple, single, multiple, to remove, add. Oops, nope. I'm confused. I know there's a way to like lock these things. Not entirely sure. Oh, here we go. Link multiple drawers between 2 points. Sneak plus right click in the air to change modes or to clear. Left click and to clear frequency. Left click an inner drawer to store its frequency. Right click in the air to change actions. Right click a controller to set up the tool and use nearby drawers to link. While holding the tool will show connected drawers to the selected. Okay, how do you lock these things though? I know there's a way to lock the drawers. Let me look that up. Give me 1 second. I just realized something. Pretty sure that's not working because I have the linking tool, not the configuration tool, which is what I meant to make. Oh, mode, upgrade, so indicator, locking. There we go. That's what we wanted. And then we'll lock those for right now too. There, but basically what that does is if you take out all of it, it still leaves a spot for it. So that's what we wanted. And that would be why. I just had the wrong tool. I didn't even notice that, but oh well. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna need is the storage controller. So we got most everything here. Where'd it go? Storage controller. I just need another drawer, which I thought I had plenty. Oh, come on. Planks. I know I don't need to make those, but I'll use them eventually anyways. Okay, storage controller. This guy, I'm thinking I might just throw him like right here. Or honestly, I'll throw him right there. So and then linking tool. Controller configured to the tool. Add. Can I do all of them at once? Interesting. All right, so it didn't let me go past there though. I'm confused. So does this thing on now? Is it working? Right click while crouching to open the GUI. Range. Okay, so you can do like range upgrades, it looks like. Puller, pusher. Redstone, ender drawer. I don't see any like range upgrades though. Is it just these? Multiple as a controller radius by 4. Yeah, okay, so it is those. So let's just make some of those and throw in there. And then switch that one to this one. Might as well go to diamond, right? We got plenty of them now, so might as well. Okay, there. Oh, hey, look at that. We actually had more of those. Crouch right click. Range upgrade. Okay, there. And then linking tool. Like that. Oh, yeah. Plenty of range. So I think that's good. Controller configured to the tool. Okay, I think that's good. Hang on. Let me make sure. Between 2 points, sneak and right click in the air to change modes or clear frequency. Left click, right click in the air to change actions. Right click a controller to set up the tool and use it in nearby drawers to link. Holding the tool will show connected drawers to the selected controller. Okay, perfect. So I think it's good. I think. Controller configured. Single, multiple. Remove, add. Okay, so I think they're all good now. I think. So I think that's good. And then essentially what we're going to do now, we're going to do an ender chest, which I just need one of these guys. We're actually going to need 2 of these. But I think I might already have one from something. Oh, I actually already had 2. That works, I guess. So we're going to throw that there. And now I need an item pipe, I think is what it is. Yeah, item pipe. Okay. And then this goes right there. What is that one? Pipes? I know I have it. I just don't remember what it's called. Pipe wrench. Why is that not connecting? That's weird. Pipe wrench. Weird. Interesting. I wonder why I can't. Item pipe fluid. Yeah, it's an item pipe. Filter destination. What if I just use a different kind of pipe? Because I got several other kinds in here. Yeah, basic mechanical pipe. That should work. No? Get out of here. I wonder if it's just because, like, it's not going out of the bottom, maybe? Oh, crap. Oh, wow, that picked that up. Okay. Oh wait, it like is to pull. Okay. Let me try this. Just connect. I definitely just heard someone walking on this. Oh, the creeper. Let's just try this and see what if we used that. We'll pull it. Hmm. Very weird. I wonder why that's not working though. Let me try. Is there any other kind of pipe that we can use? Item pipes, basic universal, transporter. Huh. Yeah, that should work. That's really weird. Interesting. I wonder, is it just by chance just need multiple or no? Weird. I wonder, isn't there a different kind of ender chest too that we could maybe use? I wonder if that's the problem. Ender. Ender chest. Yeah, there is. Oh, that's more expensive, but we'll try that because that's the kind I've seen other people use. So I wonder if it just has to be that ender chest and it doesn't work with the other kind. Why do I have obsidian in my inventory? Okay. But let's see if this works. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. That worked. That did work. That's good. It's a good sign. Pipe wrench. And then I want you to pull out from there. And then I left that in there. Will that work now? It is working. And we could use speed upgrades. And then is it going in here? No. Why? Why are you putting it there? Interesting. Why did you put it in there? You're still going there. What the heck? Linking tool. To remove. What if I just remove that one? Remove drawers from controller. Okay. I'm curious now. Where are you going to send this now that I remove that drawer? You're moving it over there. Is it because of, like, you're just going to closest one available? Like, what is going on here? I'm confused. Because, yeah, that seems like it's just the closest available slot right now. I wonder if we do this. Let's go to add, remove, there. And then let's just remove all of them. And now we'll do add. And then we'll just add those. Link drawers. Okay. What are you going to do now when I give it to you? Okay. So my guess is that I'll just have to add them once I actually have stuff in it. Because now it's going to the right spot. So that's kind of weird, but it'll work. And so now what we'll do is we'll take our other ender chest and we'll put it right here. So then it should start automatically. Oh, jeez. It should start automatically basically transporting everything. So like all these essences, we can just pull out of here. Let's go run back up there. Oops. Why is that 0? Weird. Okay, I don't know. Let me just go through and do like this. None of those are going to be up there. Okay, almost there. Again, why is that one there? Weird. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, okay, so that's everything there. That's good. And then these are pulling out kind of slow. Let me just pull out everything that I can here. Wait, why did you not take everything? Okay, take everything. And then you know what, for right now, we're just going to do this. I'm going to throw like everything in here, basically. I don't think I need any of the rest of it right now. I just want to try to get it caught up. Okay, I'm definitely going to need some pipe upgrades. Pipes upgrades. Okay, so let's make a couple of upgrades here, and then hopefully this will get this thing actually running. All right, this upgrade, we're going to have to do several, I'm thinking. Diamond. I just need another redstone block. Only got 5, but that's okay. What's a netherite one? Perfect. Infinity pipe upgrade? Okay, you can't actually make that. There. So mode ignored, distributed nearest first, whitelist. Does that not speed up the speed of it at all? Why is it? Oh, because that's full. That makes sense. Because I forgot to put in the other upgrades that I have. I went ahead and preemptively made some upgrades here. So, okay, hang on. Storage of 16.4. Yeah, that's like half. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I want 1, 2. 1, 2. That should be okay for right now. Yeah, okay, now it's taking everything super fast. Okay, good. So that's what we want it to do. And then we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it. So that will go up to, what, 512 of each of those. Some of those are going to be maxed out super fast. So I got some gold upgrades and a few diamond upgrades. So I'll just go ahead and throw these on there for right now. So that one needs some. 295, good. 295. 295. 295. Oh, 3 of those gold. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay, there we go. We're good. So those will give us plenty of storage space for all of our essence. That will keep our farm running. And then I'm going to need to figure out a way to essentially connect this to our ME system. So I think how you can do that is, what's it called? Let me do it in here. Storage bus. Storage bus, I believe. ME storage bus. Oops. I believe it's that. QB chest monster instead of replacing it. Storage bus start invitation. Session network storage. Okay, so yeah, I think this will work. I believe. ME interface. Need one of these guys. Perfect. Interface. Here we go. There. ME storage bus. And then I'm going to need our cables. And then, so this, I think if we just connect to like the bottom here. Come on. What if I do that and then... Well, let me do that? No? There, nice. Okay, so that worked. Just kind of had to be weird about it for a second. And then I just need to connect this over to here. So I think the best way is going to be about like this. I think, let's just run it along the edge. Oops. All right, here. All right, there's that thing. All right, I'm trying to fill in this hole while I'm going, so bear with me a second. There, okay, there, and then I want you here, and here. Now you're connected. All right, and then you right there. Then you right there. And now I think if I look, like here, let's take out all of this. Okay, maybe that was a bad example to use. Yeah, okay. So that's still in there. So now what happens if like I took this out? Now I'm looking at 2000, and they are going up, but the majority of it all is in here. So what if I do like ME chest, and then I only want to look at this guy here, and then we can do this, because if I do that, it's out of power. If I did that there, oh, it's because I have ME in there. Okay, and now what's the best way to do this? Probably another pipe. Let's go pipe there, and then I'm gonna need this wrench again. There, perfect. Like so. And now it should be pulling stuff out of here. There. Jump all that back in there. I don't want to use that, but I kind of do. Just throw it in there. Is that pulling out of here? I can't even tell. Transferring 64 items every 1 tick. It's really hard to tell because there's so many in here. Well, that's not gonna be going anyways. I wonder if I just help this along so that I can see maybe. No, it doesn't look like that's really doing anything. It's so hard to tell. All right, I'm just going to throw this back in there. Okay, get those back. And then, is this able to do that? I can't tell. Like, I really just can't. Like, it doesn't. No, it's not changing at all. Okay, so that's good to know. So it's not doing anything essentially right now. Oh, I know why. I bet. What if we did? We're gonna do this. Oops, a little bit different. We need an export bus. Export. Oops. All right. Import, export, stock. It's just that, right? Let me export bus. Okay. And I got one of those. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and throw that on right here. Export bus. Okay. And then will that connect up to these guys? No. Of course not. Trying to think of the best way to do this now. Probably gonna have to put this on another side. Put it over here. Okay, right there. And now let's grab a chest. Oh wait, and then, okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit funky to do this. All right, let's do this backwards so I know I have enough room. So I'm gonna need a pipe here, a chest here. Yes, good. Okay, pipe wrench. You are going to pull from the chest. Yep. Okay, and now I need, I'm just gonna make sure, what's this? Import bus, that's what I need. All right, yep. All right, import bus is gonna go right there. Wait, import into the system, exports from the system. So no, I need the export bus to go on the chest. Yeah, import bus, because you're going to put it into that. And then I need the cable. I just need one of you. All right, one cable. Oh, I can put it there. Okay, so I actually didn't need it there. One cable there. You right here. And now the ME chest. And then you go in there. And you go right there. Let's take this out for a second. Oh, come on. See if that's going, which it's not. Scheduling mode. Okay. Device offline. Device offline. Weird. That should be working, yes? I don't know why it's not. Export bus. So I want you to take it from the system into here. Items, fluid, source, chemicals. I just want items. Wait, so that's trying to take items from in here, right? Yeah, I think I have this backwards, or I need two exports. I don't think that import bus right there will work. I think I need two exports. Let's just make another one and see. Because what I'm trying to do, it's like not made to do this. And then, yep. There. Oh, come on. I wonder, does this one need to be an import then? So export there. Oops, you there. And then import right here. Why won't you work? This is so confusing because the stupid export imports, because like the export bus, you're actually exporting things from the system. So yeah, that should be to go into the chest there. I wonder, what if we did that? Maybe that'll work. All right, let's take you, throw you back in there. I'm gonna pick up this mess. Okay. And now I want the Fluix cables. Why don't you connect? So this should be an, hang on. I want you to, the cable just connect right there. Okay, good. And then this is gonna be an export bus. And then I want a chest. Okay, and then I think I have to configure maybe that. Oh, I think that's what it is. So I think what I was doing would work. Yeah, because that's my problem again, because now it's all connected back to this thing. That could work though. What if we just disconnect that for a second? There. Now we only have the things that we actually want to grab. How do I explain it? Now we only have the things in this system, in the drives, none of that stuff, because I disconnected it. So we should be able to essentially just pull everything out of here as long as we grab like one of each. And then run the filter for it. I think this will work. I know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it's making sense though. All right, and then, so basically we are just whitelisting this to pull everything out of here. Go away. Yes, it is working now. Okay, okay. And then I could take the acceleration cards out of here. And I'm going to chuck like all this stuff back in here. Okay. Acceleration cards are all going to go into here. Good. Now it's going to start. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, or on this. There. Nice. Okay. And then this, you're going to pull from the chest. Good. And then now I just need the other upgrade. I'm just going to make another one. Ultimate pipe. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Seriously? Okay. I should have just done that. Pipe, upgrade, basic, there. I don't have to click 1,000 times. There. I need redstone blocks. 4. There, and then the netherite one, which I need 4 more redstone blocks. Whatever. This will be good enough, I'm sure. Oh, it's taking half a stack at a time. Redstone. There. Give me the redstone blocks. Okay. Ultimate pipe upgrade. Good. There. Pull a full stack. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it's pulling everything, all of those from there into here, and we should see these be going up. Yep, it's going up very fast. So now we are going to clear up a ton of disk space. Because like if you look in here at the essence, it's just going down. It's going to pull them out in order, and it's going to now jump to the Certus quartz, and it's going to pull all of this stuff out of our ME network, free up a bunch of space, and it's all going to go into the barrels. It's going to be so nice. We're going to have a ton of room again. And then this here is going to pump everything from the farm back into here as well. So then everything will just continue to go up passively all in these oak drawers and stay out of our ME system. That is going to be so nice. It was just kind of a pain to get it to go there. Because yeah, if I had this connected, then it's going to just keep rereading it and just keep pumping it out, even out of these drawers, and it'll just be a never-ending loop. So I had to disconnect it for a minute. And then as soon as we're done, then I'll reconnect it, and this will be able to see all of these things, and it will just be so nice. Yeah, like it's down to coal now. Now it's down to the copper. So if we go over here and look, copper, it's going up pretty quickly. Yeah, it's working great right now. I'm super happy with this already. Now we just have to basically decide what things are going to go in all of these drawers. That's where we're at right now. And then yeah, 4, 4, 4. So yeah, I got to figure out like 2 more things to throw there. So honestly, we just need some more like essence and things, and then we'll add those in to our farm. And yeah, it will be sitting pretty nice. So I'm gonna let this finish up, and then we should be good to essentially move on and go work on something else. The thing that I probably am going to get set up for us to go through is a little bit of ours, and that's because I want to kill the end dragon, And for that, I want a ranged weapon, and one of the best ones that I've seen in this mod pack is definitely going to be the spell book. So I'm going to get that kind of put together and just see what all I'm going to end up needing, make sure I have everything, and then we're going to go through just a little bit of ours and get ourselves our first spell book, even though we're way past the point where I normally jump into ours in this playthrough, but that's all right. It's still very, very overpowered if you use it right. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Actually, after looking at the time, I think we're actually going to end it there because it's already been a little over 40 minutes. So yeah, we basically just got our storage system set up. This is going to be a huge help for us to keep things organized and whatnot. And yeah, it's just going to be a huge quality of life upgrade for us. And I think next episode is going to be all about ours. We're going to have a lot to do to get that set up. So it's going to take me quite a bit of time. So rather than trying to squeeze all of it into this video and ending up needing just to cut a bunch of stuff, I'm just going to leave it pretty unedited, show you guys all of the storage system stuff. And then next episode, we'll jump into ours and I'll show you guys all of that step by step, because there's a lot that we're going to have to go through because we literally have nothing. And my goal is to essentially upgrade up to the Aldemodium Ars robes. So that will be quite a task to do just in itself. So for now, I'm gonna peace out and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one.